Hey the YouTube, it's Jobber here. We're going to do a deck profile on Dylan's Worm deck. He's going to be taking down to our local tournament this Saturday, but we're going to do a deck profile beforehand. So here we go.
So I play one Thunder King, and then this is pretty much like the same build with a little bit changes that topped that one tournament. I just like the way it looks. So this is the Fire Hands and the Worms. I always like the Worm deck. I always have it in my binder. So this guy, when he summoned, he sends, mostly it's a Yangan. You just send a Yangan to the graveyard, and then Yangan's effect is if you only control Worm's decks, you can special summon Yangan face down, and then when Yangan flips, it's like a Compulse. So it's pretty good. Just like that's the main combo of the deck. And then you got these, and then when these flip, they add a level 4 lower reptile monster, Worm type monster, so they search your Worms. And then you got Worm King, and Worm King's your boss. He's just like a, it's like a Draco set, or a High Priest or something. Like that, he just pops one, you tribute one face-up attack position Worm monster, and then you can destroy one card your opponent controls. And he's 2700, and he's a free summon. So that's it for the monsters. I play 3 Duality to dig, just 1 Soul Charge, and then 1 Book of Moon. Let's move on to the traps. There's no reason to play any MSTs or anything.
Here's like the whole deck.
So this is the most like broken card in the deck, and what this does is you change all the face down monsters in the field to face up defense position. So this is like perfect if you have a Zex face up and a Yagan face down. And if you have this card in the backer, you pretty much just won the game. So what you do is, like, they attack your Zex because it can be destroyed and it's only an 18. You flip this, it flips your Yagan, it'll bounce their monster back to their hand, and then during the end phase of the turn, you change all the face-up light reptile monsters you control to face-down defense position, and you draw a card for each, so you would flip the Zex and the Yagan, which resets the Yagan to flip next turn to return another card. It's pretty good, and then you draw 2, and then you get to special summon Worm King from your deck.
So that's really, really devastating.
So yeah, if you get this card and you have like 2 Worms on the field, you basically just won the game because you plus like 3'd off of it. I've done it with like 2 Zex and a Yagan on the field. It's like you draw 3. It's just absolutely insane. And then 2 Offering to the Snake Deity. It's what's that one card? Icarus Attack. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Icarus Attack for Reptile, so it's really good. Then 2D Prison for the hands. 2 Black Horn of Heaven, Torrential, Bottomless, Mirror Force, just 1, 1 Compulse, triple Fiendish Chain, double Wiretap, and then I play a Transmigration Prophecy because I play 3 and 3 of the hands, so it's really nice to, like, they think you run out of hands, and they'll, like, force you to run out of hands, and then you just Transmigration Prophecy 2 back, so you start cycling them again. They get mad.
That's awesome.
And it just gives you, like, 2 more hands basically to search for, so you run out, you exhaust, and you just have a Fire Hand on the field, and they're like, okay, I'm going to destroy his Fire Hand, I'm just going to take the monster, he's not going to summon. Transmigration Prophecy, put an Ice Hand and Fire Hand back in your deck, there you go.
Yeah.
So I play like all the 4s that you could possibly ever play, because this deck can make 4s like
a madman?
Yeah, like every turn I got my 2 Burners, and then I got my 2, these are like Gear Guy Nexus, and then just 1 because I side Veiler. So you might, you never know when you might need to make a catastrophe.
Yeah.
And then I just like side like a bunch of random stuff because I don't really have like I guess I don't really like need to side like too much for my locals, but I like the Fossil Dinos, and I just side like every hand trap in existence because I can. So it's like if playing against Mermills, like I'll put these in, I'll put these in. I just like the Fossil Dinos because they're just good against decks to that special summon and stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much like you just put 2 of these in and you win the game.
Yeah, so I was on at locals, and I won that locals, and I asked Dylan in the middle of it because I was thinking about setting was it Soul
Charge?
No.
Soul Taker?
Soul Taker.
I decided 1.
And we found out, and I asked him, like, does it make Ice and Fire Hands miss timing? I'm like, I think
yes,
it does.
It does.
And it does.
Yeah, it makes them miss timing. So I decided 1 just to be...
Because I cut Dark Hole out of my deck because of that, because of their Ice and Fire Hands. So I'm like, what's the point? But now that thing can take its place.
So I just keep 1. I mean, it's never a dead card to side it in, because you can always pop something for free with Soul Taker. And then I side the 4 MSDs, and then a Mind Control just to take stuff, and then a Soul Drain just for like Mermills and stuff. I mean, it's not like the best side deck, but it works.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel. Check us out on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we are signing off.